The mysterious sinkhole in Chile. Have you ever encountered a sinkhole before? Maybe an average-size hole only a few feet deep. Well, that doesn't even come close to this mysterious sinkhole that just appeared in Chile. This hole is so massive and deep that geologists are amazed at how fast it appeared and aren't sure how large it will continue to expand before it stops. In today's video, we'll be looking at the mysteriously large sinkhole in Chile. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Be sure to like and subscribe, and remember to hit the notification bell so you stay up to date on all our latest videos. A giant mysterious sinkhole has opened up in a rural mining town in Chile, and has left both residents and government officials in awe at its sheer size and depth. The mysterious sinkhole appeared seemingly overnight on the 30th of July, and it initially measured about 82 feet across, but has since grown in size as the hole appeared to continue caving in. The hole appeared on a mining site just outside the Chilean town of Tierra Amarilla. The area is a known mining hotspot for the Lundin Mining Company, a Canadian mining company that has had mining rights over the area for years. The company owns and operates multiple mines around the world, including Argentina, Sweden, Brazil, Portugal, and the United States. Lundin primarily mines precious and high-value metals such as gold, nickel, zinc, and copper. The company reported that no injuries to workers or equipment were caused by the sinkhole, and that operations close to the hole have since been suspended. The Chilean National Service of Geology and Mining immediately began an investigation to determine the cause of the hole, and has since put a 100-meter security perimeter around the site to deter curious onlookers. The most disturbing aspect of the incident is that the sinkhole has since expanded to a diameter almost double its original size. The hole currently measures a whopping 160 feet across, making it large enough to swallow the White House, which measures just about 85 feet wide. The depth of the sinkhole is even more frightening, as it measures a staggering 656 feet deep. For a better grasp on how deep that actually is, Christ the Redeemer statue in Rio de Janeiro stands at 98 feet tall, and its outstretched arms span 92 feet across. That means this sinkhole will fit 6 Christ the Redeemer statues stacked head to head, with enough space for another 6 stacked right beside the first set. For a mysterious hole in the ground, that's extremely frightening. One question that most people ask is, how do sinkholes form? And how do they get so bad without anyone noticing? Well, the answer's all in the science. A sinkhole is basically a depression in the earth caused by underground water with no means of drainage. This means that, when water collects underground with no surface drainage, the only way for the water to go is down, and it does this very slowly. Typically, after a period of prolonged rainfall, some water settles underground, trapped in certain areas of the earth. This causes the water to leach or wash away minerals that hold rocks together, causing them to get weak and loose as time goes on. Unable to go up, the water washes these rock-binding minerals further down to subsurface levels of the Earth's crust. This can take anywhere between a few weeks to years, depending on the rock composition of the area in question. Geologists have stated that massive sinkholes are more likely to develop in areas with these kinds of soluble rocks, some of which include limestone, salt beds, and gypsum. These rocks have been noted to naturally dissolve when there is prolonged exposure to water. In essence, these kinds of areas with soluble rocks that have been weakened from prolonged exposure to underground water are more likely to have subsurface spaces and air pockets. As the water continues to dissolve and wash away these soluble rocks, these underground spaces continue to widen, until the ground above collapses into them. But another weird thing about sinkholes is that they could lay dormant for decades, and when they eventually collapse, they could be so deep that it is almost impossible to fathom that they happen so suddenly. Another thing to know about sinkholes is that they also could be man-made. These man-made sinkholes are usually a result of prolonged mining activity, which have destabilized the underground rocky layer, leaving it weak and susceptible to collapse. Also, blasting dynamites used in mining activity, as well as water from mining infrastructure, could be the final pressure that collapses a dormant sinkhole. This is the current theory that most people have as the result of this sinkhole in Chile. Other similar sinkholes include a hole that developed in a stream in South Kashmir, draining water from the stream directly into the sinkhole. Another sinkhole appeared in Santa Maria, Mexico in 2021. This particular sinkhole was over 400 feet wide and 150 feet deep. A truly frightening display of nature at its worst. Another notable example is the 2016 sinkhole that swallowed a 5-lane road in the Japanese city of Fukuoka. The residents of Tierra Amarilla have accused the Canadian company Luden Mining of increased mining activity that has resulted in the formation of the sinkhole. The company has come under fire from the town's mayor, Cristobal Zungina, who has publicly stated that the community has always had a fear of something like this happening because of the mine. He stated that, "Today it happened in a space that's an agricultural property, but our greatest fear now is that this could happen in a populated place, on a street or in a school." Speaking to a local radio station, the mayor expressed fear of something this drastic happening in residential areas, all because of the negligence of the mining officials. He went on to further state that, "Protecting the integrity of our inhabitants is our greatest concern at the moment." This isn't the first time that Luden Mining has been accused of environmental and human rights abuse over the years. The community has allegedly reported tremors resulting from daily dynamite blasts from the company's mining activities. Houses and streets have allegedly been damaged as a result of these tremors, with the community's cries falling on deaf ears. Luden Mining released a statement in its bid to assure the local community of its commitment to investigating the sinkhole. A statement on the company website states that, upon detection, the area was immediately isolated and the relevant regulatory authorities notified. There has been no impact to personnel, equipment, or infrastructure. The company also added that it has been monitoring the sinkhole since it was detected, and the hole has remained stable since it reached its maximum diameter of 160 meters. The company also stated that it has actively suspended all work and mining activities in the mines surrounding the sinkhole. These statements have done little to assure the local community, and Luden Mining is still under investigation by Chile's Environmental Regulatory Office. Typically, sinkholes are filled up with cement and concrete, but that is hard to imagine with a hole of this size and depth. We'll just have to wait and see how it all plays out. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.